Welcome to PH Insight. Know the force behind the flag. Whether it's warships, fighter jets, or the next big defense move, if it matters to Philippine security, it's here. It was billed as a bold leap forward, the Philippines' first-ever submarines, a potent symbol of military modernization, deterrence, and regional muscle. But whispers from Malacanang and the Department of National Defense suggest a far more cautious approach. Submarine acquisition might be years away. Although Defense Secretary Gilberto Teodoro has nodded at soft loan offers and contractor pitch decks, his messaging is clear: with pressing demands elsewhere and limited budget this year, submarines are on the back burner. Submarine substitutes will do for now in Philippine EEZ operations. Teodoro's words in Inquirer, cutting through hopeful rhetoric and grounding expectations. In recent years, the Philippines, once seen as militarily behind, embarked on an ambitious program to rebuild its armed forces after decades of neglect. Part of this plan, called Horizon 3 under the AFP Modernization Program, running until 2028, included potential procurement of diesel-electric submarines. Manila publicly aligned this with regional threats and its need for a credible undersea signal. But as months passed, Defense Secretary Teodoro's phrasing betrays a deeper truth: submarine plans are perhaps more aspirational than actual, given other priorities. Arguably, the most compelling reason submarines are delayed is budget. Cost: even the smallest export-capable submarines, e.g. Scorpion class, S-80 plus, Jang Bogo etc., cost $500 million plus each, approaching or exceeding price tags for corvettes, OPVs, or missile systems. Funding: the current AFP modernization budget is bound by programmed appropriations, MYCAs, that heavily lean toward items already under contract, especially navies and air systems. Tranche strategy: as Bones QPH and analysts have pointed out, the 2025 AFP budget is likely spoken for, with programmed funds allocating PHP 35 billion to existing commitments. Submarines, if they're to ever arrive, need unprogrammed funds or new appropriations. As the Philippines steers through rising maritime tensions in the West Philippine Sea, the prospect of acquiring submarines, long seen as a critical capability for maritime defense, appears to have been placed on the back burner. Despite diplomatic overtures and soft loan packages from potential suppliers, Defense Secretary Gilberto Teodoro has signaled that submarine procurement may not materialize during his tenure. Instead, the government is prioritizing surface platforms and anti-submarine warfare (ASW) tools more aligned with immediate operational needs. In a recent Inquirer report, Secretary Teodoro emphasized a pragmatic approach: submarine substitutes will do for now, in terms of maintaining Philippine operations within its exclusive economic zone, EEZ. This stance aligns with ongoing efforts to strengthen the country's surface combatants and develop ASW capabilities using corvettes, offshore patrol vessels, and aircraft, rather than investing ahead of infrastructure readiness. Though submarine acquisition remains included in revised AFP modernization programs Horizon 3, 2023 to 2028, defense planning and operational statements indicate it is a low-priority objective, earmarked for later execution once surface fleet expansion and shore-based systems are fully developed. AFP Chief General Romeo Brawner Jr. reaffirmed that submarines belong in future strategic planning, citing the Philippine archipelago's defense needs. Yet, he emphasized they require extensive basing, training, and sustained logistics, all factors demanding long-term preparation. Meanwhile, the Philippine Navy continues to emphasize that its immediate priorities lie in anti-submarine platforms and corvettes, which offer quicker deployment and more visible deterrence, especially given the archipelago's vast maritime domain. Defense analysts and naval planners caution that the Philippines may face significant hurdles if it rushes into submarine procurement prematurely. Budget limitations: diesel-electric submarines are expensive, costing upward of $500 million per boat, and require corresponding expenditures in infrastructure and maintenance. With limited resources, the focus remains on expanding surface fleets first. Operational readiness: the PN currently lacks submariners, training centers, and rescue and support capabilities needed for undersea operations. Proposal submissions estimate a 7 to 10-year timeline for attainment of operational capability. ASW versus submarine trade-off. Larger surface platforms fitted with sonars and ASW helicopters could deliver more cost-effective deterrence in the near term than submarines, particularly given current priorities in protecting the EEZ. Though delayed, the submarine program remains on track conceptually, with major defense firms from Europe and Asia in active competition. France's naval group proposes the Scorpion-class submarine, accompanied by comprehensive packages that include training, infrastructure, and long-term financing, much like offers made to Brazil and Malaysia. Spain's Navantia is vying with its S-80 Isaac Peral submarine offer, which includes base construction in Ormoc City and full logistics support. Its air-independent propulsion (AIP) technology promises extended submerged operations, ideal for long-endurance patrols. South Korea's Hanwha Ocean, formerly DSME, offers the Jang Bogo 3PN, a modernized variant of its KSS-3 model, complete with lithium-ion propulsion, low acoustic signature, and flexible financing terms. The package includes training, simulators, and tech transfer, a model already applied to Indonesia's sub-procurement. Italian-German consortium Fincantieri and ThyssenKrupp Marine Systems are presenting the next-generation U-212 near-future submarine, NFS, with cutting-edge design and the promise of joint industrial cooperation for Filipinos. Teodoro's posture, emphasizing resource limitations, surface fleet expansion, and ASW readiness, reflects a calibrated defense policy. Submarines, while undeniably valuable, pose complex challenges that go beyond mere platform purchase. The Philippines must first develop a foundation of trained personnel, shore-based facilities, and sustained maintenance systems before welcoming submarines into its naval fold. Yet the delay isn't terminal. Multiple international offers remain open, and both the President and senior AFP leadership continue acknowledging submarine acquisition as part of the defense roadmap.